Hey friends, and welcome back to Lemon Tree Corner. If you don't know me, hi, my name is Heather and I make handmade purses and project bags and also other crafty stuff on this channel, so welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. It's so nice to have you back here with me under the lemon tree. So this week in the studio we are cleaning house. Well, not really cleaning house. We are organizing house. So we've got a lot of projects lined up to make for the fall craft fair season, and I need to make sure that I have the zippers I need, the hardware that I need for each project. So what we've got here are our project sleeves. So for each project I make a project sheet and we write down what supplies we need. So I have to figure out what patterns I'm making with each of these because it has changed over time. So I need to put the right project sheet with the right fabric, put them in a sleeve, pick out a zipper. The zipper will determine what hardware style we need, whether it's silver or bronze or rainbow, and then go through and make sure that I have all of that hardware in the correct size. So it's not a fun week, but it's a necessary week. We also have 3 more of these Gabrielle bags to make, and then we will be done with the Gabrielle bags and we can move on to the tote bags. I've got lots of cute fabric lined up for the tote bags. So you got these kitties, which are cute, and like things to do. Coffee, sewing, yoga, that kind of thing. So we're going to be making some cute tote bags out of that fabric. And then I just got new fabric in, so we'll take a look at that. Preparing for Christmas in July, which will be the next video you see. So for Christmas in July, I'm just going to be doing pretty much 2 or 3 videos a week, more vlog style, and working on special projects. I'll share with you some wonderful present ideas that you can get started on early, and yeah, just gonna have a lot of fun with that. So if that sounds like a good time to you, go ahead and grab a cozy beverage or a water, curl up, and let's get this week started. Forgot to give you an update on my scarf. So here we go. It's coming along. I decided to do 7 repeats of this color, but I realized 2 repeats ago I messed up the pattern. So crap, I'm gonna have to tear this apart. I'm not that far along. I'm just debating whether you're really gonna notice it or not. but I think you are going to notice it because basically I've got like this nice section here. You can't really see, it's very lacy. There's 4 rows back and forth, and on this one I did the correct number of rows, and then this one I did one less, this one I did one less. So I don't know that you're really going to notice it, and I'm kind of tempted to just leave it like this because that's quite a lot to tear out. I don't know that you can really tell that that one has 4, that one has 4, that one has 3. I mean, it just looks like part of the pattern. It kind of looks like part of the pattern. Let's just keep going, shall we? Yeah, let's just keep going. Well, I am in a quandary. Yes, it's the dishwasher and the dryer going at the same time. So this one is just a little too flimsy for me. I would like them to be more rigid than this, more structured. So I can't really go in and do anything about this one without ruining it. So this one is just going to be what it is, but I've got the other 3 cut out and ready to sew. The problem here being that these are all the canvas ones that I didn't think were going to need the SF101. And I think even with the SF101, it wouldn't be that much more. So it's just really flimsy. We've got 2 options. Since I've already, where'd the other one go? Since I've already attached the fusible fleece, I could put a layer of SF101 over this, but it's not really going to attach very well to this. And I don't think the SF101 by itself is going to be enough oomph. The other thing that we can do, which other people have done, is put another layer of the fusible fleece on the lining. So that just kind of doubles up the fusible fleece in here. And I think I'm going to try that. So I've got my fusible fleece, and we're going to cut out the pattern pieces for the lining main panels and the lining gusset, just to give us a little more oomph. And I think that will be all that we'll need to do that. Yeah, I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do without totally destroying the pieces I've already cut out. So let's do that. What I forgot to mention earlier, oh, why don't you just put the fusible fleece on top of the fusible fleece on the exterior pieces? The fusible fleece doesn't like to fuse to itself, so that's the main reason we're going about it this way. Since I've already put the fusible fleece on the exterior pieces, I can't really do much there. So I'm going to go ahead and attach these to the lining pieces, and then we can start constructing the last 3 bags. Here we are back at the sewing machine. So I'm pretty tired all the time. The iron infusions have not been helping. I'm even wondering if that's what it is, because I'm very Goldilocks about mattresses, and I'm having like some major issues sleeping on my mattress. But one thing I've been practicing this year is just chew off a little bit. So even if I'm tired or I don't feel like working on something, I work on it for a couple of minutes, half an hour, just to see like how much can I get done in half an hour. And if I'm just beat after that, I'm beat. But it's little half-hour increments that all add up to the project getting done. So I find that my projects get done a lot faster when I implement that, in case you're interested in doing that. So my zippers have still been wonky in the end, and I don't know that there's any way to really combat that other than cutting slices in my zippers, which I don't really want to do because then I'm increasing the chances of them fraying. So I don't want to do that. Yeah. I'm really not sure what to do anymore about these guys. Arg. The other problem with doing something when you're tired is you do it wrong. Ah, that's so annoying. I'm so used to putting the zipper face down against the exterior panel that having this pattern where I have to sew the zipper first to the lining panel is really throwing me off here. So I'm gonna have to seam rip this out and start all over again. The good news is I didn't top stitch yet, so at least that's something. I've got like 2 lines of stitching though, so that's gonna be fun. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. Got our 3rd iteration here. I think that's better. It's just got a little more oomph to it. It doesn't have like a ton of structure, but it does have a little bit more. Just kind of gives it a little more fluff. Not ideal that it's in the lining. I wish I could do 2 layers in the exterior, but that's just not going to work. Yeah, pretty much 2 layers of anything doesn't stick to each other. So even if I did Decoville and fusible fleece, they wouldn't stick to each other. So that's the kind of thing we're talking about there. It's really difficult to get that to work. Okay, but I think it's getting better, so that's good. The shape is good. Yeah, curves are looking better. So looks like I'm improving, so that's always good news. We got more stitch markers. I don't even know where the opening of this box is. Ooh, pretty. Oh, a free thank you gift of some pencils. I can't open anything with my nails. Those are so cute. They're little pencils. Very cute. Alright, so here we have my 2 bins with all my project sheets in them. These ones are kind of old. I do have the ones like this for the Alice bag that's correct. I totally forgot about this fabric. I think I was going to make a Finch hobo with this. And then we've got the wallet ones that, I don't know, I feel like the wallets are just a little above my level. And so I'm going to repurpose that fabric. But we've got 2 of our tote bag fabrics here. I've got this crossbody plus a couple other zippy crossbodies. And then I've got a bunch of extra sleeves that we need to fill with the projects we are going to be doing in a little bit. We have our cute fabric from our vacation. And then the cell phone wallet, which I don't think I'm going to try that one either. And then a few of those baskets. And then this was another project bag I wanted to do with the squirrely fabric. So we got another one of those. This is the only other new pattern I wanted to try, which was a Charlotte City Tote, which is a very cute pattern. So that might be another bag style that we can try. Not sure when I'm going to try that one, as I would like to at least get some bags cranked out to feel better with doing Christmas in July. Puts me in a good place for winter, but the next show is in November, so I'm kind of stressing out over that. So we've got that. We've also got some more project sleeves in here that I need to organize. We've got some of our new fabric and our other fabric for project bags and other bags. Yeah, so I just have to go through that and organize that. Okay, we have our last one done. Yay! Okay, so here are our three. It really did add a lot of stability having the second fusible fleece, but for some reason the one that's out of the quilting cotton feels more stable to me and more structured than the ones out of the canvas. So I'm not sure what to make of that. These two are very similar. I really love this one. I'm thinking of keeping this one for myself because after all, this was the purse pattern that I've been looking for. So I don't know, I might keep that one for myself, which means I've only got 3 plus the mini one to sell. So I don't know. I don't know if it's worth taking it out of rotation or not. Maybe I should leave it in rotation and see how it sells, and then steal it back if nobody else wants it. So I'm going to put all my pattern pieces together in one place, and then we are going to file this one. I'm going to go ahead and put it in with the product line, even though I'm really not planning on making this on the regular, but I've got more room in this one, in this binder, than I have in the non-product line binder. Blah, blah, blah. We gave this one a B+. So I'm going to put in the original pattern pieces plus the ones at 115%, just so that I have them all, since I've already cut them all out. Get them in there, and then we're going to find a spot to put them in. B++, the tower. I think I'll put it right here. Okay, let's check these puppies off. So for that one, I used the peach. I didn't write any of this down yet. The peach zipper with silver. So these are all project bags. We've got some tower crossbodies, some zippy crossbodies, Bonnie bucket bags, terrific totes, Finch hobos, Alice bags, the Ethel purse. I don't know what I'm making out of this. This would actually make a nice Caitlin bag, although this pattern's very big, so maybe not. We do have our 2 Caitlin bags. I already have a bird in the Caitlin bag, so maybe not. These are all project bags for winter. I have to make new sheets for all the fabric that's coming. We have our Charlotte City Tote that we want to try. And do that, and then I've got some more Ethels here. So I've got like 3 Ethels. And a Sunshine crossbody. Sunshine. There's another Aloha tote, so that's good. We've got the poolside totes, which I'm not going to worry about right now. I would like to do a few of the Aloha totes though, just because they're a, let me put all of these project bags together. I just lost my clip. I just had it. Wah, wah. I'm gonna have to take the big one off of here. Okay. So these are the project bags we're going to make for next year. These are the winter project bags. We've got our Caitlin bag, and I already have the pattern in here. So basically we need a zipper and hardware for this one. Let's find that one. Okay. Oh, I already have it written down. Well, that's handy of me. So I'm just going to verify that this is correct before I transfer it onto the other ones. So we've got a magnetic snap. We've got the 3/4 inch slider, 3/4 inch swivel hooks, and 3/4 inch D-rings. I also need an inner zipper, which is going to be how much? 7-inch. 7-inch. So we have to figure out what zipper we're going to use for this. Now this one's going to be in the interior, so it's most likely going to be the orange. Although I don't have an orange that's this color. I seem to be picking out this kind of really bright poppy orange, and I just have the regular orange zipper. So I'm gonna see if they have like a brighter orange zipper on the website, and then that will determine. It's probably gonna be silver. But so you'll see basically what I have to do is I have to decide what zipper is going in here. Maybe the green, except it's going on the lining. I have to remember that. And then we can pick out if it's going to have, if I pick out a zipper that has a silver coil, like these ones, then all the hardware has to be silver. So I'm going to need a silver zipper pull. I'm going to need the silver D-rings and silver everything here. So that's kind of what we're determining. Okay, I think it might be easier at this point to grab one of my crates and load things into this, just so that I have everything in one. And then I'll actually put them in order of how I'm making them. So like the Terrific Tote is going to be first, and I've got my 2 fabrics for that. I've got my dark denim and my cute doggies, so we'll do that. And what did we figure out? That we need an 8-inch and a 10-inch zipper. Is that all I need? I think that might be all I need. I don't think there's any hardware for that one. So, yeah, I've got that all written down. So that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and organize all of these and then make a list of things I need to order. I ordered most of my hardware and zippers from my Handmade Space, which is, I believe, in Canada. So I want to make as big of an order as I can and get everything at once, because I have to pay for customs from Canada. So the shipping's just naturally more shipping, and I would rather go ahead, just get as much as I can at one time. we are going to make some notes. So I need like a bright poppy orange zipper. And then I need like a bright fuchsia. So I need the silver regular pulls. I also need the silver heart pulls. Hey friends, thanks for joining me this week. Let's take a look at what we've accomplished. So we got 3 more of our Gabrielle bags done, which is the last of them. I think we're gonna leave that pattern alone for a while. It's a little much for me. But the important thing is we got 2 bins full of projects ready to go. For most of them, I was able to find a zipper in my stash. I do have to order hardware and zippers for some of these, so we're going to do that, and I'll be ready to make these after we're done with Christmas in July. So the next video you're going to see is going to be Christmas in July, so I hope you enjoy a whole month of Christmas ideas for crocheting and sewing. And yeah, we're just gonna hit the ground running. July 1st, I'll go over all the stuff that we're gonna be doing in the month, and then we'll get started on our first project. And my sister and I are doing a field trip to a yarn store and a like secondhand craft store, so that'll be interesting. So I'll just have like 2 or 3 videos a week for you. That's more of an in the life kind of view, and some good present ideas and tutorials, so you can get a head start on your making for the holidays, plan everything out, order what you need, or go to Joann's and pick up some yarn and get started with your making for the holidays. So I hope you join me for that, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Love you, friends. Bye.